What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are talking about a steel body again, and something the customer has requested that we lubricate. I wanted to talk about it and ask you guys if you do it, and if you don't, we're gonna see how dry these ones are because he's got almost 100K. All right, guys, let's check it out. All right, everybody, thanks for coming back and checking us out. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. We have a 2015 F350 with my favorite 6.7. We did a whole bunch of work to this truck, including a heart transplant, one of which went very well, and also did what we're now gonna deem the PTT Royal Flush. Royal Flush, what you might ask is that? That is a royal flush of all the fluids in this vehicle. Trans, coolants, diffs, transfer cases, we did it all. And one of the last things the customer requested us to do after we did his shocks was to lubricate his front hubs. His front hubs, it's not something that I have really lubricated before, but I have taken these front hubs out and they have been bone dry. Now, there are moving parts in here and they should be lubricated. They come with a whole bunch of lube on them when you replace them from the factory, like when you're replacing them, you know, brand new part. We need to see how dry these are. These aren't gonna turn, and those, unfortunately, the corrosion has built up between here and here, which I don't think lubricating is going to solve. I don't have the 4x4 switch thing from Joey Urban 3D, unless I do. No, I don't. Well, let's see how hard these are. I hate to do it with a pair of pliers, but I'm not gonna use my phalanges because it's gonna hurt. Let's see here. See if we can turn these at all. Ugh, nothing. Ugh, nothing. Well, I think it's gonna be hub replacement. Lubricating those, unless you took them all the way out and dunked them in trans fluid maybe. I don't think that is going to work. Let's see what this other side looks like. Probably the same thing. This happens when you wind up not turning them and just leaving them, which is probably what's happened here. You can see the paint has kind of bubbled up, and there's nothing really that you're gonna do to really solve that. That kind of sucks. If you put any tools on here, it's just gonna mar it all up. And I mean, these things are pretty stuck. Well, that freaking blows. We did put the Bilsteins on him. He's gonna definitely like those. Like I was explaining, we did the DCR and a whole bunch of other stuff. But I don't think we're gonna be lubricating any front hubs today. I mean, I don't have any on hand if I'm gonna take them off. There is a risk with taking these out. This can break off, and if I don't have any new parts on hand, then I don't want to have a potential issue where now the truck is stranded. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to call the customer and let them know that the front hubs are probably a little far too gone to actually lubricate them. We're going to have to replace these with new units and then get them on a regiment, or either whoever's going to be doing the maintenance to activate those every time you have the vehicle in for service. It's real important. It's one of the things that we were talking about when we were at the dealer, keeping these turned, and then we wound up getting hooked up with Joey Urban 3D, who printed us an assortment of hub turning tools that allowed you to get a lot of torque using your hand instead of using a pliers like you saw me used just a moment ago. I'm gonna put his link in the description so you guys can have those on hand. He's got a couple of other great stuff, what I use all the time when I do DCRs to plug off the intake ports on your valve covers, so that when you have your 6.7 apart, you're not going ahead and dropping stuff down, which I've heard so many times before. These were the factory ones, and when you use them a bunch of times, they wind up starting to get cracks. And right there, see that crack? I don't want to take a chance to have something fall in there. So we did a little upgrade. Urban 3D helping us out. We appreciate him. And let me know if you guys have had this problem with your hubs locking up, or if you're not using the Ford hubs. Let me know if you're using those worn non-vacuum hubs. I can't remember what some guys were saying they were using instead of the Ford ones, but I think it was worn hub lockout. So let me know what you guys think. It's kind of a problem when you have a newer truck and keep it clean, and you have to run into this, but nonetheless, it's here. Tell me what you guys think. Remember to like, comment, sub, share, and I'll catch you guys hopefully on a non-locked up hub Super Duty video. See ya. So as I exited the video, these are gone. They're messed up. So I mean, what we're gonna try is turning it now. You should have seen all of the corrosion dust fly out. Taking them out and lubing them isn't really going to do that. It's the corrosion that's built in between here. That's the problem. Okay, that got a little better. Thought I had two hands. Now that's way better. Now one hand. Okay, I can dig that now. So we're on lock. Let's put that on auto. Let's do it with hand now. Okay. I'm okay with that. You guys should go see the other side. Let me wipe this man's wheel off. Put this back on and we'll go do the other side. Watch how much, ow. Watch how much dust came popping out. All right, we're gonna do the same thing we did to the other side. Okay, I guess that one was a little freer once I got the Texas tweezers on it. All right, let's spray some stuff in it. Damn, I should have been filming. That was some good dust coming out. All right, can we do it with my hand now? No, definitely a little tighter than the other side. Or lube. I don't think you were gonna be doing this off the truck. I wish I had my Joey Urbans. I'll have to tell the customer he should get a set of them, or we just keep them. We just keep them moved. Oh, a little sticky right there. I feel a little gritty. I think these things are like $400 or some a piece. We'll see what he wants to do. Older gentleman, so I don't think he's gonna have tools. He's got to do this by hand if he's on the side of the road. Auto, lock, one more turn. Let's go back to auto. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Okay, hub's lubed.